How's up, y'all? It's Poppin' This D. Let's react to this vid by Jamari. This is called The YouTube Mother Who Ruins Her Life in 1 Minute. Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen her before. But what the hell did she do? It got a little boy in the thumbnail. Ooh, did she get a call going off on him or something? I don't know. We about to see what happened. Let's watch.
So when you decide to do YouTube, TikTok,
Girl, get a camera. Stop
OnlyFans, really any sort of content
no,
creation, you have some important decisions to make once you start gaining some traction and creating a career for yourself. And to me, one of the biggest questions you have to ask yourself early on is how much you will allow your audience to see behind the curtain into your personal life. Recently, with H3H3 and Trisha Paytas, we've seen family drama unfold in front of millions of eyes, with Ethan quite literally enabling his parents to get involved in the online drama sphere. But that's another topic for another day. I just really thought it was a great illustration of the possible dangers when it comes to sharing your platform with your friends and family, allowing the audience to get to know you on a much more personal level. We've actually seen examples over the years how this family vlogging type of content does not result in positive outcomes. Look at someone like Shay Carl, who early on was one of the first people to really hit it huge on YouTube with his everyday vlogs that featured his wife and kids. And while they made a lot of money at that time, it led to eventual exposing when this man Shay had a little bit too much to drink and went into full-on demon mode online with some absolutely disgusting messages being sent to an Instagram model, alluding to the idea that he was prepared to cheat on his beautiful wife, the mother of the same kids he stuck in front of a camera to make a living. So needless to say, in my opinion, I think that if your family is not trying to be an online personality as well, you really should, for the most part, keep them out of your content. And last week, we saw yet another example of why this is so true. There's this woman out there named Jordan Cheyenne, who has been vlogging on YouTube for the last 8 years. She's a single mom who has obviously had to make her son a big part of her channel and social media empire. This is quite literally what she does for a living. And last Wednesday, she posted a vlog where she explained that their new puppy had been diagnosed with parvovirus, which is a condition common in unvaccinated dogs that can actually be fatal. I'm sure she knew this would be great content for her lifestyle vlog channel, and so she really decided to ham it up for the camera, and more importantly, for that thumbnail. Forcing her 9-year-old son to cry harder and harder, also she could get that good clickbait. The only problem was that the idiot forgot to edit her forcing him to cry harder and harder out of the vlog, and so her whole audience has now seen this footage.
We appreciate it. I love you guys. Come here, come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Put your head right here. Closer. Closer down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick. I am crying.
Oh.
Go like this. No, Mama. No, I know, but go like this. For the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this.
Oh, this is terrible.
No, go like this. Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Just let them see your mouth. Oh, Mama, why is she crying? Look at me. 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 I know, look at me. Look at me. Look at the camera. Look at the
This is
camera.
sick. YouTube is so fucking fake, bruh. This is so sad.
And I really think the most disgusting part to me is it proves how ungenuine this woman really is. She went from that fake crying, being fake sad, to all of a sudden being like, okay, let's get into thumbnail mode, little Jimmy, proving that her emotions were bullshit.
We appreciate it. I love you guys.
I always call little boys Jimmy.
Come here, come closer for the video. Come closer.
And this is what happens when the lines between real life and online content creation start to get crossed. This kid is obviously devastated about his new puppy being sick. He's had an
she like, yeah, play it up more for the camera.
The first thing she thinks to do is pull out a camera and stick it in his face with demands. You just can't tell me that's good for the psyche of a 9-year-old. And as a parent, you're supposed to protect your kids, not show them in their most vulnerable moments to the entire world.
A lot
and
of
because of
people
that,
do
I think
that,
this
though.
really wasn't just a lapse in judgment. I really do believe this is who this woman is. A clout demon who would do anything for that click. And of course, after receiving backlash, she was quick with the backpedaling, releasing more than 4 apologies across social media, saying how disgusted she was with herself and taking the original video down, but that was far too late. The damage had already been done, and her audience now saw her as nothing more than a fraud, living an inauthentic life online. And like I said, she had a few apologies that were really all just terrible excuses, but this one has to be my favorite.
Is learn and grow and make amazing decisions in the future for myself and the well-being of Christian. So that is why my DMs are off for today. So I want to say, and I don't want to fucking come on here crying or act like I want sympathy or anything. I don't want any of that. I'm so disappointed in myself. And I have never been this upset with myself or disappointed or had this much anxiety over people messaging me. Death threats and things about Christian that are so past the level of cyberbullying and harassment that I've ever experienced in my life. I'm taking the day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever, off social media to prioritize myself and Christian. I fucked up so fucking bad. I'm so upset with myself, and I am being as hard as possible on myself and dealing with this in private. And that
how you left that in a video, child?
For the extreme.
That's an amateur move.
Bullying and harassment and being worried at this current moment for my and Christian's safety. So that's why the comments are off.
And to be honest, I can see why people didn't buy this apology or those crocodile tears. Nothing says genuine like throwing a baby filter over your crying face, right? And she's not sad that she did this, she's sad that she finally got caught. You know, she finally got caught with that hands in the cookie jar and she didn't like that. And the worst part about all of this is that she got her kid wrapped up in all of this mess. I mean, to me, this makes the whole thing about 10 times worse. And it's pretty crazy, but it really does seem like this could actually be the end of her almost decade-long career online, where she grew an audience who really loved and respected what she was doing. As now her YouTube page appears to have been deleted, as well as her Instagram and other social media pages. So I don't know, guys. I think this is really just the consequence of when you put too much of your life out there online. Like I said, we've seen this happen to countless families, and this should really be a lesson to you all that once you kind of start gaining some traction, you do have those types of decisions to make. But let me know what you guys think.
This is actually the case with 90% of family vloggers, though. She is hands down not the only person who's doing this. They all do this shit. They shove cameras in their kids' face, make them do shit, have them say certain shit just for entertainment value, just so they can get more views. They all do this. I've always thought family vloggers were weird as fuck. Like, these kids, they want to go and play Lego some goddamn word. They don't want to be on camera. And then it's fucked up because people from their school can easily come across the YouTube channel and make fun of them. Like, oh, I saw you was looking busted in that one video, or oh, that other video, your mama went off on you, haha. Like, how is that okay? To force your children to be online. They didn't ask for this. Or even if they are saying, oh, I want to be on camera, like, their kids, I think you should protect their privacy. I just think it's odd, but sure, it's a thing. People exposing their kids, exploiting their kids for views and money, and it's sad. It's a thing. But she just got caught doing it, and she dipped the fuck up out of here. She said, fuck this. I'm off YouTube, Instagram. She is gone. So she clearly got a backup plan and was like, you know what? It's time to get offline. Like, this is becoming too much. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.